I think sometimes I've gotten caught up with traditions on my house because Shalom was a very tradition-run house.
You kind of set the tone in the beginning for what the year will be and what ideas and new fresh ideas, whether you want to do something new or you want to keep a tradition, you want to get rid of a tradition, it's okay. You don't always have to stick with what is normal. You can try and do something new that's outside the box.
You're constantly walking a line of we need to get things that are new and exciting, but at the same time, what should we keep around tradition-wise that's still relevant and fresh and fun for everybody to do. So
there's certain houses that have been around for example 49 years right now. So there's traditions that have been going on for 49 years.
I think it depends on individual basis. Do some traditions fit with the hall and how it is now, because the hall changes year to year, and what traditions affected me that I want the younger generation to have it impact them. And some traditions die out, some traditions grow. It just ebbs and changes, and that's just how the halls are.
When you came in as a freshman, those are the traditions you had. When someone 20 years ago comes back for homecoming and they talk to you about the same traditions, you have common ground to talk about.
I think it's important to keep traditions, but also important to try something new. I would say rely heavily on your house council for direction. See what their feelings is. If they want to keep something, if they want to get rid of it.
I actually really don't think it's that important to have old traditions. I mean, as like a hall at Pontivy, we have 2 functions in the fall that are really set, but the ones in the spring we always leave up to whatever we want to do.
I think house traditions are important in some aspects, especially if people that are still in your house, like the juniors or seniors, were here when it was maybe established or it was very important in previous years.
It's a big mix of taking the traditions that are already there and making them into your own.
It's important to make sure you keep some of the most important traditions, but make your own traditions too, because you want those traditions for the years to come. How do you think those traditions got there in the first place? Someone just did something ridiculous and now we do it every single year.
Every house has, taken something from another house and put their own twist on it to where they made their own. I mean, you can do something that another house has done, 5-6 years ago, and no one's gonna remember that they used to do that, and you can make it your own. People are gonna be like, "Oh my God, that's so cool!" And all the old hall directions, people who've been in forever, I'm like, "Oh, that's been done before. Whatever. It's not that big a deal."